What's shaking, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Bad Religion, and we're back with, as promised, a live version of God's Song from their album Tested. 1996 album, as you can see here. It was released during the period where Brett had left the band and they had gone over to Atlantic. And I think... So I don't think he's heard on this album. This is, like I mentioned in the previous video where I sort of previewed that I was going to do this. Tested is taken from a tour they did in Germany. It does in fact feature a couple songs that aren't on any of their studio albums. Dream of Unity, I already reacted to that one now like a couple months ago I think, but go back and check that one if you're interested. So yeah, there are some songs on here that aren't on their studio albums. But yeah, we're going to listen to a tune that is, which is to say we're going to listen to God's Song, as I just reacted to the studio version from the Against the Grain album. But I really do enjoy this song. I enjoy the sort of atmosphere of the tune, and I also, I'm a secular guy, so philosophically it's speaking to things which, or perspectives at least, which I have come to sort of embrace in different ways. So ultimately, it's a song that I think is interesting both lyrically and musically, but it's always interesting to hear a live version of a song that you already like the studio version of, because you get to hear any embellishments or any extensions of the solo section maybe, basically any way that they might do it a little bit different. So let's get to it. This is God's Song on Bad Religion's Tested album from 1996 on Epitaph Records. Here we go.
This is one of them from a few years back. This one's called God's Song. And in those ancient times, tried all America's masters were free. And in that anthropocentric God, waiting with their thoughts and beliefs all
So anthropocentric.
I don't think so. He's up there with the others laying low, buying windows. You traded your life to us your soul. And have they told you why to think when your mind accepts to set on top of me? Or have you escaped scrutiny and revealed yourself with depravity? Now we all see.
I think it's like 1% faster than the studio version, just barely.
But necessary
And are expanding cultural efficiency. Yeah. Someone shouted there, you could hear that.
Now don't you fear, listen as we have built to our future. Ever so near,
And oh so austere. Sometimes it, I've heard a lot of live albums that let the talking part after a song be on that same track, which is weird because they often will start talking about what they're about to play and then it'll click in. But I actually like the way they did it here better, where any talking parts are at the beginning of the track that will then follow. But yeah, it's really enjoyable. Like I said, I think it's maybe like 1% faster. It has a slightly different sound than the studio version, but that often comes down to like the way that it's recorded or the particular acoustics at the venue that they're playing. And in no way do I think it's inferior. It just has a slightly different, had a sort of like what's the word, like a fuller sound. Again, and I don't know the nature of the production of the live album and exactly, how that works, whether, because again, if you're doing it straight to like a DAT or something like that, then I don't think you would get crowd noise, so, because it would just be straight from the microphones and the, recording equipment, around the band. But yeah. Either way, I do enjoy that song a lot, and that is a cool live version. We'll come back for some more tunes on Tested. I think the version of Generator on this song is perhaps even a little more interesting than the studio version. So that's one I'd like to do, but let me know if there's another track on this. And if you're not familiar with the album and you don't know exactly what's on there, just go look it up on Discogs. There's like 27 tracks, and again, a few of them are songs that aren't from their studio albums, but most of them are. So let me know if there's a song you'd like to hear. Other than that, thank you for listening and watching. I do appreciate it. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Peace.